So since you're my favorite lawyer, I wanted to get your
It's
take.
like saying you're my favorite STD.
It's like in Full Metal Jacket when he says, when Joker says to Cowboy, "You're my favorite turd." That's kind of what I was thinking. But nice. I mean, undeniably affectionately, you're my favorite lawyer on the right. I wanted to get your take on the Trump indictment because I'm not sure the average person looking at this really understands what it means overall for the rule of law and how it will affect, basically the average American citizen. I think the first impression people have is I've never paid off a mistress or a Playboy playmate. So how does this really affect me and maybe say my neighbor? Sure, they're going after Trump, but so what? They're going after, they're ideologically profiling now. It's kind of like the, driving while black for Republicans. So with that in mind, please explain how damaging this is to our legal system for those that don't think it's a big deal, and how it will affect the average American citizen, maybe we'll say to attorney-client privilege at the very least.
Well, first of all, you don't need to be asking me as a lawyer about this because this isn't law in any meaningful sense. This is a raw abuse of power. Even liberal commentators are taking a look at this bullshit indictment and just going, no, this isn't a thing.
Right.
This isn't it. So it's a joke. It's unbelievably damaging. I mean, it's destroying the norms. Yeah. We knew that. It's just another step down the road. My only hope is that it encourages Republicans to understand we're in a new world where we are not going to give deference to people who are political actors, and that we're just going to simply apply the law wherever we think there's something suspicious. So watch out, stock picking champ Nancy Pelosi, because I'm very interested in seeing how well you did. Now, before I would have said, well, we don't have any real evidence of a particular crime, but now we have a vague suspicion. So that's kind of enough to go after her because, as you know, it's important to decide that you're going to go pick an enemy and indict them for something.
Right.
Since that's the rule, well, I suggest we do it. And again, I'm not suggesting we frame Democrats. Democrats are trying to frame Trump. That is, convict him of a crime he did not commit. And what they're tying here is just not a crime. I mean, to talk about it in a legal sense is to give it more credit than it's due. Mm. It's a joke. It is what I'm saying is get rid of the idea that we don't use lawfare as a tool against our political enemies when they hand us a opportunity. Mm-hmm. I mean, you look at Cori Bush, right, in Missouri, which is a red state. Well, she's all wrapped up in super corrupt BLM. Mm-hmm. And I think she's somebody to look into. Let's find out. She's spending where's she getting all this money for her security? Where's all this stuff coming from? I mean, these are important questions. And before I would have said, well, unless you see like somebody tiptoeing over with a bag with a dollar sign on it, maybe you don't go and investigate her. But now that's not the rule.